Burger King wins the Oscars, Fat Brands is headed towards a sale, and Popeyes franchisee is closing more restaurants. Hello and welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news of the day. From the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News, I'm RB Editor-in-Chief Jonathan Mays.
And I'm NRN Senior Editor Joanna Fantozzi. Burger King's new ad admits its own mistakes. The fast food chain acknowledged its past problems in a new campaign called There's a New King and It's You. The campaign debuted with a 90-second ad during the Oscars on Sunday and will continue with ads during the NCAA basketball tournaments. The campaign reflects years of operational and modernization investments and harnesses guest feedback. The ads are narrated by company president Tom Curtis, who recently went viral for taking a big bite out of the chain's upgraded Whopper.
Anybody want to buy Fat Brands? The bankrupt operator of fast food franchises like Fatburger and Fazoli's submitted procedures for an auction that could take place in April, with closing slated for May. The procedures also include various rules designed to limit the influence of CEO Andy Wiederhorn in any sort of sale process. The company also said that it is making progress in mediation with lenders and creditors that could help finance the company through bankruptcy.
A big Popeyes franchisee is closing more locations. Sailorman, one of the chicken chain's largest franchisees, has rejected the leases of 3 restaurants in Georgia, bringing its total number of closures to 20 since it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in January. All of the closures have been in Florida and Georgia and are part of the operator's broader efforts to restructure. Sailorman estimates that it has about $130 million in debt and cites rising operational costs, higher borrowing expenses and wages, and consumer behavioral changes since COVID for its struggles.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the problem. Cava is going to Ohio. The Mediterranean chain opened its first location in the Buckeye State in Cincinnati as part of a broader push throughout the Midwest. It follows successful entries last year in Detroit, Indiana, and Chicago. Company executives said restaurants opened in 2025 are exceeding $3 million in average unit volumes, marking the strongest opening class to date. The fast casual chain is targeting 1,000 locations by 2032.
Wendy's is creating a new Dunks menu for March Madness. The fast food chain is highlighting its marketing partnership with NCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments by highlighting its dunkable items, including its fries and frosty pairing, as well as nuggets and the chain's chicken tendies. Customers who order from the menu will be entered into a Dunk Stakes with a $100,000 grand prize. Wendy's first became an official NCAA corporate partner in 2017.
Speaking of March Madness, other chains are jumping on the bandwagon. Restaurant brands have geared their menu specials for watch parties at home and in the restaurants. Applebee's and TGI Fridays have deals on wings, while Starbird and Corner Bakery are offering more varied game day packages. In other menu news, burgers are taking on Asian and smoky flavors and getting dunked in queso. It's all in this week's Taste Tracker.
POS provider ChowBus has found major growth with a narrow focus. The company's technology is designed specifically for Asian restaurants, and its bilingual staff allows it to better provide support for immigrant operators. This has translated to rapid growth in recent years, as well as a recent $81 million funding round, and it comes as demand for Asian cuisine is rising in the United States. Read more in this week's Tech Check column at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
It's full speed ahead for Dave's Hot Chicken under new CEO Jim Biddix. The quickly growing fast casual brand increased its store count by 58% after the company was sold to Roark Capital last June. Biddix said his priority is not losing momentum the company has gained in recent years. Since U.S. territories are completely sold out, he'll be pivoting his attention to international development. The company has 30 locations already open overseas with another 300 in the pipeline.
And that'll do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. I'm Joanna Fantozzi.
And I'm still Jonathan Mays. Have a phenomenal day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.